Hi guys, Varun from Phone9 and today we are going to be unboxing the all new LG G5 which is actually going on sale in India soon. Really been looking forward to this device, but sadly it's been delayed in India. But good news, it's actually going on sale in India soon in the month of June. And here we have the retail unit. It's actually a dual SIM device which is coming to India, and we're going to be unboxing the device, taking a look at the box contents and showing you even a little bit glimpse on the camera, which is supposedly awesome. So let's go ahead and find out what the LG G5 looks like. So let's unbox this device. So this is a retail package of the LG G5 in India, and the MRP on the box is 54,000 rupees, pretty expensive. And this is a model number 860, LG 860, and so it's a dual SIM device. I can see two IMEIs here on the outside, so it is definitely a dual SIM device. And let's actually open it up, and it actually says Qualcomm Snapdragon on the outside. Actually, the G5 actually was one of the first Snapdragon 820 powered devices to be announced. I think probably the other devices were the Xiaomi Mi 5 and the LE Max Pro. So let's actually open it up. So wow, so this is actually an interesting device because LG G5 is probably one of the first few mainstream modular phones. As you can see, this is the module for the battery, and wow, this is some green fancy package. Yeah, so let's actually open it up. Wow, so that's the LG G5, and this is the silver color variant of the device. So here we have it, and the dual camera arrangement here. So one of it is for the wide angle and one is for the normal angles. So we'll show that in a quick demo. So as you can see, you can use them, remove the battery, and plug in a different module. So LG is actually shipping, I think, the camera module for free, the Cam Plus module in India. It's actually on currently on pre-order on Flipkart. And as you can see, there's a fingerprint sensor below here on the back. Let's actually get rid of this plastic film on the outside. Wow, so that's nice. Look at the bezel, it's barely there on the left and the right side, and it's a pretty thick bezel at the bottom. That's where actually the module is. And some plastic paper here. Let's actually get rid of it. So you actually have to press this over here on the side, and it pops open. So this is the battery module. There's no rating on the battery mentioned here. Okay, this is in tiny fonts. It's a 2800 mAh battery. So it's actually removable battery, but it's part of the modular design, so you can put it back here. So that's how you do it, and you slide it in, and so this can be replaced by multiple modules. So as you can see, this is a SIM card slot. So let's quickly take a look at the box contents before we come back to the device. So it says life is good when you play more, and there's a quick start guide. Oh, wow, that's a fat charger. It's a quick charge 3.0 charger, I guess, considering it's a Snapdragon 820. That's a really big charger, so it can go all the way up to 9 volt 1.8 amperes. So that's a cable here, so it's using, not sure. So yeah, it's a type C connector on the phone, as you can see here. So it's got a type C charger as well. So here's the, I think, earphones. So let's check it out. Wow, these look fancy. Wow, these are tangle free earphones, and I think it's the Quad Beat series. Not really sure about the naming, but yeah, a decent set of earphones. It says made in Vietnam, so there's no branding on the outside. So that's pretty much the stuff in the box, nothing else here. So let's take a look at this quick start guide here. Nothing here, it's just a cardboard. It says warranty card. Okay, that's that, and there's a quick start guide in English. And yes, so you should probably read this because there's a module eject key. This is something new on phones. So this is the battery module, the default module, and then you have SIM card and memory card. Okay, so there is a SAR value mentioned somewhere over here. So it says is 1.4 on the ear, and on the body is 0.682, it meets Indian standard. So for you guys who ask about the SAR value of LG G5, that's that. And let's actually show you the SIM card tray. Okay, so you get only uh, hybrid SIM card slot, I guess. So you either use a micro SD, so you have a nano SIM on the primary slot. It's either a nano SIM or a micro SD on the secondary card slot. So yeah, that's what most manufacturers are doing these days. Even Samsung, the S7 Edge does the same thing. So the S7 Edge has similar arrangement. So but this is using a Snapdragon 820, and I'm also using the Xiaomi Mi 5, and that's also a Snapdragon 820. It's a great looking device. I've been looking forward to using the G5. Started a store in Hong Kong but didn't pick it up. Obviously wasn't confident enough to pick one up outside India, considering this is a modular phone. So I've been using a Snapdragon 820 power device as my main device now, the Xiaomi Mi 5, and the Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge on the US is a 820 power device. This one is a Exynos. But then even this is a pretty interesting device, and uses the same hybrid SIM card slot arrangement with a memory card. The Mi 5 doesn't have a memory card slot, it's just a dual nano SIM arrangement, and it's got a 64 gigs on board. So this one has, I think, 32 gigs of onboard storage. So let's actually power this device up. So the fingerprint sensor is actually the power button. If you see, I was actually searching for the power button, but it's actually the fingerprint sensor. So it's running on Android Marshmallow, and as you can see on the front, so it's powering on. So in the front you have a 5.3 inch display. It's a 2K display, 2560 by 1440 pixels. You have Corning Gorilla Glass for on the front. As you can see, it's a little curvy on towards the top, and the bezel is really tiny, and it's about 159 grams in terms of weight. Slightly on the heavier side, but it feels a little nicely constructed. So it's a pretty nice looking device, and I'm actually wondering why LG did not give the Cam Plus module along with it for this unboxing. And it's actually optimizing something. It says optimizing apps. Wow, on the first boot. Maybe it's not the first boot. So it's got a 8 megapixel front facing camera, and it's got a 16 megapixel camera on the back, and 8 megapixel camera as well on, like, it's a dual camera arrangement. We'll show that to you in a quick second. It's got a fingerprint sensor on the back, as you can see, and it's also got a dual tone flash and also some laser autofocus. I guess that's the something we saw on the G4 previously. And it's asking for a SIM card. I'm going to be skipping it and all that. Skip anyway. Let's get into the device. No, thank you. Okay, maybe we show you the fingerprint sensor. So set up fingerprint, add your fingerprint, pin, no pin. Okay, let's actually set up some default pin, and let's actually show you the, okay, don't skip. Okay, so looks pretty stock Android-ish, this UI I'm seeing here. Okay, let's see, let's keep hitting next. I don't know what is this log for. Okay, there's something called Smart Forward, since it's a dual SIM device. So never miss a call with Smart Forward. Allows you to receive SIM 2 calls if you are busy on SIM 1. So it's something like SIM forwarding, call forwarding. So yeah, this looks like a new LG UI. It's not the same old UI we saw on the, so it says UX 5.0. It's on Marshmallow. So I think they've upgraded it to the display really looks nice though. LG display is obviously one of the best displays in the business, and LG makes displays for other manufacturers as well. So LG Display is a separate company. So really nice looking display. It's a dual SIM, and let's go into the settings and quickly take a look at that. So as you can see, it's a dual SIM card availability there, and the UI looks a little funny in terms of the tabs and all that. So let's actually go into the about. First let's check the about phone, get into the software version first. So it shows you Android 6.01 Marshmallow. Let's get into the storage or memory. So this one is powered by a Qualcomm Snapdragon 820 and has 4 gigs of RAM and 32 gigs of storage, and you say total memory here is 3.7 gigabytes. You have 2 gigs of free memory available. So in terms of storage, it's got, out of 32 GB, you have 8.65 GB which is used, and you have 23.35 gigabyte. So that's something. You also saw the fingerprint already in action, and it's got a 2800 mAh battery on the inside, as you saw before. And as you can see, this is the module eject button. You also have the volume rocker, a single button on the left side, nothing on the right side except for the SIM card slot. And on the bottom you have the loudspeaker, the USB Type-C port, a microphone, and on the top you have another microphone. So you have also I think it looks like an IR LED blaster, and glad to see this coming back on phones, and LG's always had it. You have the JM audio jack. In the back, the same awesome camera arrangement, 16 and 8. I'm really looking forward to trying this out on an upcoming trip. It's got the IMEI sticker here, so that's something, and it says made in Korea. So the G5 has a really interesting camera arrangement. You have actually two cameras on the back, a 16 megapixel and an 8 megapixel module side by side with laser autofocus. So as you can see here, so this is the normal camera view. So this is the normal viewing angle. So the moment you want to go really wide, you hit this button here on the top on the screen. As you can see, the depth of field much more wider, and this is really cool if you want to actually get more detail into your picture, say more people in your photo, say you want a more kind of detail, much wider frame. You don't have to actually run back, but you just hit this button and you get a good capture. So we did review the V10 as well some time back, and even that device had a really great camera. So you have multi-view, lots of stuff. I mean, you can record both front and rear cameras and all really crazy stuff. And wow, so I'm going to be really enjoying this camera, because I love taking a lot of photos, and this G5 does seem to have, this is a manual mode. Wow, so you have same thing on the V10. You had even I think manual mode even for video recording. So do check out our other video in which we showed you the camera module in action, the LG Cam Plus module for the G5. That's actually linked in this video itself, so do check that out. So we'll also do a in-depth camera review if possible later this month for the G5, so do stay tuned for that as well. So that's pretty much it, guys. So that was a quick unboxing of the LG G5 finally coming to India, and obviously it's going to be really great in benchmarks and other stuff. So do check out our other videos, do subscribe to our channel if you want more videos about the LG G5, and do hit a like if you are a fan of the device and like cool products like these. And see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. That was the LG G5 coming to India pretty soon.